Yo, chat. How we sounding, bro? How we sounding?
Yes, sir.
Oh man, it's been a month. It's been a month, man. We back. Hold
Yeah.
on, hold on. That boy Rise Star. He said, "Y'all late. I need a refund." Listen. First off, I want to apologize. We've been gone for way too long. Second of all, reason why we late is because Kiki's black ass. Number two, don't look that way, bro. It's your fault. Um, it's
hey,
partially his fault.
we was on CP time.
You was on CP time. Um, but seriously, a reason we also late to I don't know why the new because we're not on StreamYard no more. We're on a whole different site, a whole different streaming software. It's new to us. We gonna work with it, bro. Wonton hasn't even started it with movie guys yet, so we're literally the guinea pigs for that show. Um, but the reason why it's late is because when I scheduled it, some odd reason it did it like an hour earlier than what it was supposed to be. Because I'm looking in the chat and like, yeah, I can't wait for the show. I'm like, wait a minute. And I looked on YouTube, that shit was a whole hour early. I'm like, that's not what's supposed to be happening. Like, what the? But it's all good. It's a learning process. We're gonna do better next pod, and we're gonna be consistent. We're gonna try to be still do the bi-weekly option. I will be entertaining the idea of changing the pod day, but Deontay gonna choke me out and put me in a wrestling chokehold. A fucking what's that mud called? The sharpshooter
Yes, sir.
or the what was it the crossface?
That's one of them damn shits.
Oh man. Um, but yeah, I'm entertaining that idea. If it helps the viewership, helps the panel, just got to see. We definitely would love some feedback on that. Um, and also feedback on what times work for y'all, man. Do y'all like the late night shows? Y'all like earlier shows? Like we need the feedback for that. Um, I do have a different show that I've been trying to get that up. I just haven't had the time to get all that stuff ready. But I will say this: um, I'm gonna try my best. Not next week because I'm not gonna hold you. Birthday week is coming up. I'm gonna be too lit. I'm gonna be drunk. Okay, I will be drunk. Just letting you know that right now. But after that, it's all free game. So I want to say starting. I want to say starting like Thanksgiving week. I'm gonna start the new show. It's gonna be me just tackling this certain like topics within cinema because it's gonna be cinema talk with Saint. You feel me? Um, yeah. Um, while we doing church announcements, Mafia, you got any projects in the works for the people? Anything for
I've
movie
started
guys?
work. I've started work on my first novel, so that's getting going.
Yes, sir.
Probably don't expect anything anytime soon, but it is in the works now. Since I am done with the certifications, we back to writing now. Let's go.
Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Hold on. I think my brother need a round of applause. You feel me? Yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, J Dot, Sensei J Dot. What what you got in the works, player? Any Twitch streams? Anything going on for the people?
Yeah, trying to plan. Actually, I plan on trying to get this YouTube channel going, man. Cause I ain't gonna hold you. I've been recording some clips, and some people find it really funny, especially on Arc Raiders, man. I just go in there and I just start trolling people and all that type of shit. And oh, speaking of Arc Raiders, to the people that be like, "Don't shoot, hands up, don't shoot." And then I'd be like, all right, man, take care. And then y'all start shooting me in the back, and y'all go down talk about some, hey, man, can I get a defib? No, fuck y'all, dudes. I ain't standing on none of that. Y'all is some straight up dickheads, especially them Russian niggas. Hey, y'all Russian niggas, oh my God. Hey, man,
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, I ain't gonna say nothing crazy since I don't want us to get copyrighted or, whatever
Heavy
shit.
rain,
But hey, man, y'all Russian niggas, man, I hope y'all drank a whole bunch of vodka and get like fucking hangovers for days, nigga. That's the friendliest PG-13 I can say shit. God damn.
Oh man.
Straight up dickheads. But yeah, that's it.
Yes, sir. We're looking forward to that. If you got the channel up and going, place that in the chat, or we'll put it in the comment section for when the pod is over. And for all the people that listen to the playbacks on YouTube. And also, if you don't know, we're on Apple, Spotify, Amazon Music, Google, anything that's got a podcast. We're on freaking what's that? iHeartRadio. We're on that too. We're on everything. So if you like listening just the audio versions, we're on those platforms. Just follow us and rate us on there. That helps the algorithm grow and gets the podcast going. You feel me? And Wonton don't own that one, so just to let you know. Um, yeah, Kiki, what you got in it? Hold on, bro. Did you just change your name, bro? What is Kiki the DOM, bro? What does that mean?
Oh, it was a typo. You're supposed to say Don.
Oh, that man's tissing acting up. Oh man,
Yeah.
what you got in the works, bro?
Hey, hey, man. I'm not gonna say too much, but I will say I finally folded and made me a TikTok.
That I didn't expect that. What the hell? This dude finna start doing all the dances again.
Yes.
Man, you don't got no choice at this point, cause shoot, even the girl I was dating, shit, every girl I interact with, you got a TikTok, you got a TikTok. No, I don't got a TikTok. You so lame, you so lame. Like, goddamn, man, I've created a goddamn TikTok, and it's just there as a fucking just basically there just to be there, just to as Ace Vane said, just to get these hoes.
Biddy man. Oh man, that boy Kiki. For the people that don't know, this dude used to get on cafeteria tables and no joke do a whole Michael Jackson segment. I'm not making this up. You think I'm trolling? I'm not.
Yeah, you can't trust them nigga with bonnets on, man.
And it standing ovations and everything. They.
He was just sick. And then you just heard the security guard say, "Get off the damn table." All
Yeah,
right.
I know his mama whooping his ass like crazy.
My bad. I got too into it. They.
Speaking of get into it, bro. So I know you want to be starting something. Did you see the trailer?
Yeah.
The trailer, bro. Because we know this man is a Michael Jackson fiend, bro. He was born out the womb with a Michael Jackson Thriller CD, bro. Um, yeah, the Michael trailer. The part one is officially out. Talk to us about it, Kiki, man, because you
Okay.
the Michael Jackson expert here.
Okay. So for those who don't know, like the fandom, we have been waiting for like a long time for this trailer. I think we've been waiting for it for about maybe 2 years, maybe 3, and they just kept delaying like when it was gonna come out. It wasn't really like his estate. Michael's estate is very. They fear that if they give too much information away or they release too much, they're gonna risk overexposing the man. So I can kind of understand it from that perspective. But at the same time, as a fan, like I feel like, and this is for any company, give if you have a large fan base, try to give us at least something, at least a little bit of feedback. Like, yeah, it's still coming, this, that, and the third. That's better than just keeping the city in the dark, which is pretty much what we did. And honestly, if it wasn't for like, I think one of the people not leaked it, but they said the trailer was coming out that what was it, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, I want to say that's when the leak said.
If it was not for that, I think people would have definitely woke up. Like, let me tell you this: the trailer was really good. I did enjoy it. I'm very hyped for the movie. Well, I was already hyped for it, but now I'm more hyped for it. But I could have imagined if they wouldn't have said if the insider would not have said, "Oh yes, the trailer is dropping tomorrow, this, that, and the third at 9 a.m." I could have imagined because let me look at it real quick. So on YouTube, the trailer already has like 6.7 million views. It's only been out for 2 days. 2 days. So yeah, I could imagine that number would have been way higher if people wasn't like if people just dropped with no anticipation.
But here's the thing, Kiki. It's the highest viewed biopic trailer out of all of them.
Sheesh.
I know that. I know that.
It said 116.2 million views.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. Y'all gotta understand. People gotta understand this about Mike, man. Mike had power, man. Mike was just him. Like, I feel like our generation and the generation like that came after us, well, not so much our generation. Our generation, we kind of got to see, like, outside of 30th anniversary, we didn't get to see Michael in his prime. Our parents did, their parents did, but we didn't. We got to see him kind of at like the tail end. But like, and then the generation after us, they'll never get to see it. The best thing they have is YouTube, and even then, I feel like YouTube only shows you so much. So that's why I feel like a lot of people just be kind of like, oh, Mike wasn't that great, this, that, and the third. He's alright.
I don't know if y'all listen to this. This was last week, bro. Literally tried to say that Michael Jackson overrated. I was like, you gonna shut your young nut ass up, bro? Like you
I,
don't under like this man had grown men fainting at the concerts. He
right,
wasn't even moving, bro. He was
Wait,
just
who said
standing
that?
right.
still, standing still, bro.
Who said that?
This nut ass nigga on because Crash Dummies podcast, they basically had people to call in or like they called them whatever, and that was one of the questions he submitted, and it's just like, man, you're stupid, bro. Like you don't know what you're talking about.
I could understand somebody potentially not liking Michael Jackson as a, even though that's kind of crazy too. But to call him overrated is very, that's
It's
It's just
false.
a hater.
yeah,
Mm-mm.
sure.
But yeah, but how do y'all feel about them still teasing that it is gonna be a two-parter? Because
I
they wouldn't confirm it or deny it.
I think for Michael Jackson, I am kind of glad that they're doing this in two parts. Well, not kind of. I am glad because it's only so much that they were gonna be able to do in a two-hour film, 2 hour film, and because
Right.
he has like, you know, a career by himself and a career with a band, it's like you kind of have to do it in two parts.
I
It's
agree
kind
with
of
you.
crazy too, though, because they had to reshoot the like damn near the entire movie because they forgot the whole lawsuit thing where he's like, you can't talk about this certain thing. They made that like a whole like arc of the movie. So I'm wondering how they edited around that. And I'm hoping it don't mess up the quality because
They'll probably, I mean, we won't really have to worry about that in part one. That'll be more for part two. But they'll probably make like a reference to it here, like part two. It won't be done too great.
I
we
think they
gonna
just
see.
put that in for authenticity.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't know if you saw a lot of these these Michael impersonators, especially one person thinking it's about him.
Dude talking about Fabio. I just want to point this out. If Fabio was looking at this, if you looking at this, you me. I just want to put that out there. Like, like I
Oh,
like, as somebody who loves Michael Jackson, who be dancing to Michael Jackson, like I'll never try to make myself look like Michael. Like that's crazy. That's crazy work right there.
and then they want him to look like that, and it's just like, yo, first of all, you look like Sandra Bullock, so you can't really say
Somebody
anything in
definitely
combo.
said that on Twitter today. I seen that.
It's ridiculous. And then number two, it's like you can't sing or dance like him, bro. Like move on away, bro. Like and thirdly, it's his blood, bro. Like at least they got somebody related instead of just throwing some random actor. Like you know. So and listen, we know these actors not gonna all look exactly like him because like let's be real. Chadwick Boseman don't really look like James Brown. They did good with the makeup, you know what I mean? He did like the overall like the what's the correct term? He had the mannerisms down and like the
I think
aura of him, right?
when he was like, like the last 10 minutes of the movie, where he was kind
Oh,
of older.
that was just perfect.
That yeah,
That
that
was perfect.
that was the closest that he looked like James Brown throughout the movie to me. I can still
Exactly.
like throughout the rest of the movie, I can still tell that was still Chadwick. It wasn't like
Right.
Jamie Foxx situation. Was like, nah, nigga, like I forgot you was even in this fucking movie. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, that's like the rare one where it's like I think that's the peak of trying to do the biopic is Ray. I've definitely got the James Brown one up there. Yeah, because all the other ones they usually are like the same exact plot. Don't get me wrong, I like and I get it's the same producers of Bohemian Rhapsody. Like the movie, it's just like it's one of those things where that shit wasn't like accurate. Like the
Yeah,
only thing they got right was literally the last segment because when he performed at was it Wembley?
yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, that was like on point. So
I,
if they can do that, then I'm all for it.
I'm
Because you got stuff like the Bob Marley biopic, and I enjoyed it for what it was, but I was disappointed because I'm like they played it a little bit too safe, and they just left stuff up there instead of answering like certain questions, even though we know what it is. Like,
yeah.
but yeah, I enjoyed the trailer. I'm looking forward to this. This is definitely a day one. Um,
My boy locked in for 2 whole years, man, to do this. So like what we talking about?
yeah, like it's paying off, bro. So can't wait for that, bro. I don't care what the majors say. This is a really good trailer, and it's doing what it needs to do. Hold on, bro. I just gotta say it. What that boy Mafia said, bro. He said hit that like button, share and subscribe. He said donate or get a jiggy boxing challenge. Oh shoot,
Yes, sir.
that sounds crazy. Yeah, get them donations up, people. Listen, I gotta say it. I gotta say it. Do y'all know how much a large popcorn and 2 drinks cost me today? Just
Nope.
guess.
$30.
$30.
30 goddamn dollars, bruh. Come on, people. Get them donations up. We go out there and watch cinema for you every week.
Already knowing this.
I ate my popcorn before the movie
Shit, we
at the home.
Oh, we know you though, J Dot, because you got a whole popcorn machine that you ain't clean. So
exactly.
this don't make no sense. And he ain't offered to share or nothing. It's all good though.
Hell
We know that.
no. My goddamn
Um
popcorn. This shit is expensive just to buy it.
yeah, yeah. You got a supplier though. You got an inside supplier.
Shit, I got
Oh.
Amazon.
Well shoot. I want to start a new segment. Movie news of Mafia. Mafia, what you got for us, man? What you got lined up? What's going on in cinema?
So just some little quick things we can hit. So massive layoffs across Hollywood. Then we got streaming overload with Netflix. So Netflix dropped 25 movies this week, plus
Damn.
17 new series this week. I hey, that's what it says. And then
I bet you like 90% of it's trash, but it's like at least they're putting out some content. They've been going up in their price every like year instead of other platforms like a mouse that's been going up like $2, not adding nothing on there. But yeah, continue.
25 movies though, and 17 series in 1 week. That's kind of crazy.
That's kind of crazy.
All right, then movies that are out this week. We got Predator Badlands, Sarah
Woo!
Spoil, Die My Love, and Christie. So y'all go
Boo.
check those movies out if y'all movie fans.
Didn't Christy get some bad reviews, or am I tripping?
I do not know. I just know people are boycotting it. Like someone in the Discord said, yeah, they're not rocking with Sydney Sweeney no more. So it's a no go.
Hold on, Mafia. I need you to read this because you be doing the accent right, bro. We got a super chat in the building, man. Go ahead and read that for us, Mafia.
Buchachanan, pineapple plus cream tequila. Enjoy. Drinks on me. Appreciate
Drinks
that,
on
alcoholic
me.
gamer.
That sound like I'm gonna wake up with a new tattoo or something, bro.
You gonna wake up with a red bussy.
Yo. That's crazy.
All right, we got another one. This one just like this one's kind of like a little funny little thing that happened this week. So Francis Kapala, he sells his Blaziz island after a megalopolis financial loss. That's crazy. You have to sell a whole island.
A whole island. What the fuck? Well, to be fair, it was a passion project, and then you gotta also look. they tell you in Hollywood, do not put in your own money to these projects. So I mean, it's kind of his fault at the end of the day.
I hope he wasn't passionate about that island.
The fact that he had an island is even more crazy. What is that man's tax bracket? Wait a minute, bro.
Hey, it's not the same anymore. Same. It's not.
Yeah, obviously. Oh man. It
Oh,
is what it is.
also Predator Badlands. It breaks records with the highest opening in the whole series.
Was
Mm.
it 15 million? Was that the record?
Yes, 15 million.
Listen, I think people are rocking with it. Like, I got a haircut this morning, and my barber, he don't never go to the
Yeah,
movies.
he fucked that shit up. My bad.
Oh, that's crazy.
My
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. All right. All right. Hold on. How I turn my camera off? Nah. Oh, he don't never go to the movies, but he told me he went and go see this movie, and he said it was fire. So I'm like, you know what? This might do some numbers. Like I was a little bit nervous because Prey didn't release in theaters, and they've been doom glooming all week, bro. Because they're like October was the worst month of cinema. This is not looking good for the rest of the year. Um, they said AMC lost 300 million. Like they're just saying a bunch of crazy stuff, right? Just like shitting on cinema is in a bad state right now, but just like semi true. But it's like I don't think that's the case. I just think people want really good movies, or one bad thing is they want blockbusters. If it's not a blockbuster, people are not they're not buying it. They're not going to pay the ups the hiking of the price tickets. The price of tickets are like $20 now. There's in certain places like that's like the standard. They're not going to spend that on just a regular movie. Like, don't get me wrong. What's the movie, bro? Where Yargos and Emma Stone,
Begonia?
Gonia. People are not going to spend $20 on that ticket if it's not a blockbuster. That's like a very niche, like Oscar bait kind of. You know what I mean? Like it's a certain audience strictly for that.
Right.
So it is what it is, bro. But at least I'm happy that Predator is doing really good, bro. That's a
Right.
positive step for the franchise.
Two more things and we can move on from the topic. So this one's for Tarek. Horizon, the movie or TV series going straight to DVD. RIP.
Listen, we called it. We were like, this might gonna either be a show or it's gonna get picked up on a streaming service or some way. Straight to DVD is looking like the option, but that's sad because it's not gonna get no promotion. It's literally just gonna release and it's not gonna have the same effect. You still got to have it on stream. Well, isn't the first one on Paramount or am I bugging?
First what?
Oh,
I
this
hope,
would be the first Horizon movie or
yeah,
series. There
because
is.
that's Kevin Costner, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, bruh, why did I think you were talking about Horizon Zero Dawn?
Nah. It's not no Horizon Zero Dawn. No. It's a
Oh no,
Horizon
okay.
America saga.
Okay, Saint, wait. So that was a typo. This is the first Horizon. This is the first Horizon movie that's going to DVD.
No. So the first one is already out on
4K.
4K.
Right.
Chapter 2 is that never released in theaters. It's been in limbo, but it's releasing straight to DVD or 4K,
You
which is
should have.
crazy.
You talking about that post you put in movie guys?
Yeah, so I don't know if you would think it's a typo, but it's like no, part 1 is already on 4 cuz I went ahead and looked it up.
Yeah, because when I look, yeah, it's part one. But on that little picture it had, those are the part ones, 4K DVDs.
No, there's no actual picture yet of
Oh, okay.
but part 2 is going straight to DVD from what that page is saying. And I'm not saying they're credible, but they're also well, you know, what I mean, they're known in the physical media community. So
Okay.
that just
Okay.
kind of just threw me for a loop, and I can believe it because listen, this movie was filmed back to back in 2024. We're about to be in 2026.
Also, they were facing some kind of legal issues because
Oh
there was
yeah,
a booty taking scene in the sequel, and the lady was suing about that because she didn't like how that went down and like the I guess the filming. Like,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, someone was acting inappropriate as she was probably getting her cheeks taken, cinema wise.
Wait, there wasn't a like a intimate coach, whatever.
I don't know. Based on what I remember, someone was acting inappropriately, and that's where she's kind of pressing charges at. So I don't know.
I thought they filmed something that wasn't even in the film or something like that, like a whole um a train scene. I'll just leave it at that, just to keep
Choo
it kind of
choo.
PG. Yeah,
It was something within that nature, but yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, that's my bad, Tarek. I thought they were sending Horizon Zero Dawn straight to DVD.
No, 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 no. That shit don't never release.
That
Um,
egghead nigga got lucky.
what else we got? Mafia.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds remaking 1970s crime movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot for Amazon MGM.
Oh wow. That I'm gonna be honest though. Ryan Reynolds loved him to death, right? But I don't think that shit gonna be good though. Like Ryan Reynolds is be playing himself now, and it's just like, all right. I don't expect nothing from it. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, Free Guy, that's cool, right? That's
That
what
was
you're getting
fun.
yourself into with that. But I don't, you know what I mean? It's Ryan Reynolds.
I
Just
mean,
just just cue the Fox and Disney check. Like,
to be fair, like outside of Deadpool, like couldn't you always say he been playing himself for the longest time?
yeah, like he hasn't really had another iconic role like that. You know what I mean? He had an infamous role for a movie I refuse to watch.
Van Wilder.
No, not that one.
I mean, that mug
Right.
good, but
It's animated. I'll just leave it at that. Yeah. What else you got for me, man?
That's it for the topics.
Shit. Okay. Okay.
Hey,
Fire. Fire.
hey, we're gonna talk about Stranger Things.
Oh yeah, we can.
Oh shoot! You
they
know
messed up
what?
my boy Cut, man.
Look, that's what I wanted to talk. Hey, man. Hey, we gotta have a conversation, man.
They messed up my boy.
So, last year, what's it last year? Last year they got the intergalactic trailer at the Game Awards, right? And
Yeah.
the first thing people noticed was that the main character is bald. The girl's name is Tati. I forgot her last name.
Tatiana's don't know her
Uh,
last name.
Yeah,
Gabriel or something.
Gabriel or something. Now, she received a bunch of backlash because she said Hollywood does not know how to do black hair. And, she showed examples like, yeah, in the Sabrina, I had to do my own hair because the lady said, hey, I don't know how to do black hair. I literally just don't. And so she had to do her own son. And that's why she said, I keep my hair short so they don't have to worry about it because it's just easier just to get a lineup and just call it a day. So then I'm
Right.
looking at this dude, and I'm like, I'm over here like, she was spitting, and I was like, I agree with everything she said because I'm like, bro, there is no way, and I want y'all to go back to the previous, and I'm trying to figure out, I don't know who the makeup artist is or like stylist for this season,
Right.
but if y'all were to go back to season 1, 2, 3, and 4, this man had a crisp lineup with the high top fade. And in this one, they just said, fuck it. We ball. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Maybe his parents did it for him beforehand, and they
I,
just said, "He's a grown
Yeah.
man now.
No.
You can do it
but
on
but
your
the,
own."
the worst part about this shit is that you can tell that shit is so obvious a wig. That's the worst
Yeah,
part about it. And it's like, bro, y'all didn't even have to do all this. Y'all could have just said, all right, he grew up and everything else, and he just cut his hair. I'm like, bro, it's like what? It's the '80s. Like, bro, nobody ain't gonna care. Like, he don't have like no high top fade. Not all black people wore a high top fade back
because
then.
I think the actual actor he got like braids or locks or something like
No, he don't got braid. He just got short hair. He got
Yeah.
short hair
Short
like
hair.
Frank.
Yeah.
that. Oh, he cut that shit.
I
Okay.
think
Yeah,
he
he
cut it.
cut it.
Yeah.
They could have kept that shit the
Yeah,
same. That look, that's their fault. As soon as I saw that nigga had a Ebola hairline, I was like, oh hell nah, bro. I was like, this is some shit. It reminded me of the Black Power Ranger. Y'all remember that dude had a
Yeah,
fucked up haircut?
Oh, his shit still is just
Yeah,
iconic. How fucked
that
up
shit,
that
that
was,
shit is
that
bro.
fucking.
boy, that boy Pete from Smallville, they
That
Oh my
what's
god.
that dude name from who played in Cone Skull Island? The black dude that had a crazy ass like braids. That shit's still crazy to me. I'm just saying, bro. When people be coming out about like Hollywood not having like no black hairstylists or nothing, or like how Hollywood try to like white, I guess like have I guess like black hair, like white hair, like and all that type of shit. And they don't got no type of stylist. I mean, this is what you get, man. You get a dude with a fucked up hairline, and then people over here be like, "Damn, bro, this man got his shit cut." Like, yeah, man. And then y'all be criticizing the folks that do call this shit out. Like, you be like, "Hey, man, why we need to talk about this, man? Y'all black people just need to put on the wig." Like, all right, man. That's all I got to say.
No, I mean you're right. They be messing that shit up. But I mean, it is what it is at this point. It's not really much you can do. Like it's fucking Hollywood, and they still messing up black people's hair. Like I was watching and we'll talk about it later. The new It show, and I don't know if it's just me, but I noticed like the black girl in there. I'm like, her shit look fucked up.
I don't
Like
see why they just don't hire actual,
I
black
don't know.
stylists and stuff to do black hair.
Oh,
Because
it's gonna cost too much.
they would have to hire like separate stylists, and they just rather just keep it one. And that's why
Yeah,
most of like all the males, like
You're
most of the
asking all the
black
right
males that you
questions for the
have,
wrong group of people.
yeah, like most of the black males that you see in like these Hollywood movies, most of the time they just cut their hair short, or they either bald or so. That's why we
bro.
hardly ever get like a variety of different hairstyles in movies because nobody doesn't know how to do black hair, and majority of Hollywood is ran by white hairstylists. It just is what it is, and the worst part about it, none of the white hairstylists want to know how to cut black hair. So that's just it.
Exactly, exactly. Um,
Just
but
give me some money and I'll go to the black barber shop and we'll call it a day.
at that point, bro.
Yeah, basically, hey, if you going for a role in your black act, hey, just go to the bar. Hey, just go to your barber. Just go to your barber before you start. Before you start, day.
Basically, put it in your contract. But hey, we didn't talk about the Stranger Things trailers and all the promotion that's going on. Um, before we even get to that, y'all saw the whole the Daily Mail, them fraud ass journalists, what they had said the other day.
I don't pay attention to them. I was about to say something crazy. I don't pay attention to them niggas. Yeah.
Basically they put out a false like uh article saying that um Millie Bobby Brown basically like, it was like an internal investigation that she was just like, yeah, nah, I was being bullied by what's his name? Red Guardian,
Oh, David Arbor.
David Harbour, right? And people were just like, oh, that sounds messed up. Fast forward like 2 days later, they at the red carpet. They smiling and everything. They making jokes clearly at Daily Mail about it and taking pictures and all, bro. I mean, full on at the premiere of the Stranger Things. And even when they asked Sean Levy about like, hey, what's going on with the situation, pretty much like they were asking them questions around it. And to his point and like Netflix's point, they didn't deny it, but they clearly was like, "Yo, we've heard things that are said that's just inaccurate, and people are gonna butt heads. You've been on a show for literally a decade together. Y'all gonna butt heads, bro. They all a family there. So
Yeah,
I just thought that was funny as hell that they got exposed like that because it's like you a fake journalist putting out some bullshit like that. That was clear as day, some bullshit. Like either they're putting out bullshit and just fake news, or they had a real bad source and didn't like vet it. I just think that's just mad funny. It's just like it makes you question a lot more. And we all know Daily Mail was like some fraud for like the longest, but it makes you question other journalists too, because you always see some weird articles where it's like, all right, this is even true. Come on, come on. Did you vet this? It's
Hey,
just funny.
the lie sells. The truth doesn't.
Yeah, yeah, that is true. Because I was seeing the whole Blake Lively shit and how people were talking about like, oh, if her lawsuit had like dropped or whatever, she would be getting shitted on because the double standards and just like the whole industry. It's just weird, bruh. It's just weird. Um, But listen, the trailers and everything, I'm hyped up. I'm excited. The promotion has been lit so far. I missed out on the dunks because I didn't even know that was a thing. I saw that. Y'all ready for this show to just end, get up out of here? Or y'all looking forward to like the spinoffs they got going on, like the animated movie or is it a show or something like that? Like, how's the room feeling about overall Stranger Things?
I mean,
It's taking too long, man.
yeah, yeah, I was about
I'm
to
like,
say that it's a good
Mm,
show, but I was talking to them in the places. I feel like the only reason why it's been going on for this long, it's not even. I don't even think it's because of the creators. I'm gonna keep it both to you. I really think it's because Netflix has been trying to keep this because I'm
that's
big
their cash cow.
yeah, I was about to say like it's their cash cow and like they know once this show is over, a lot of people probably not gonna be on that Netflix account no more. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah, because this is the show that gave him the brand, bro. Like this is the show that made Netflix as big as it is. Like Stranger Things is that show, and that's why all them other like type of streaming services tried to recreate the Stranger Things formula, and it just don't work out. So yeah,
what?
The hell was that?
yeah, that scared the shit out of me.
What's going on, Kiki?
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
Get it together, man. Continue, my brother.
No, that's it. That's all I said. It's their cash cow. Like this is the show that brought Netflix on the map. There were other TV shows like Marco Polo, Sense8, but they did not have the same like reputation and notoriety as Stranger Things. No other streaming service has not came close to the same level of Stranger Things at all since it first started.
Yeah,
You could say they have like I guess somewhat of their like star shows. Like I would say Disney Plus. Disney Plus I would just say Mandalorian. Disney Plus is Mandalorian. HBO Max is I would say Penguin because there's
Okay.
really nothing else on HBO Max.
Well, they
You,
got Task. A lot of people have been talking about that.
well,
So,
yeah, Taz, but I still say Penguin
well,
was
you're talking about just the flagship. Okay.
yeah flagship because I was about to say Game of Thrones, but that was like before HBO
Oh,
Max.
House of Dragon. Yeah,
Oh,
you can say that.
You know what? House of Dragons. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. That could be their flagship. Paramount. I don't fucking own Paramount. Dexter.
Tulsa
Dexter.
King. I don't know. I don't
Dexter.
watch on Paramount.
Dexter Resurrection. Um, yeah, that's pretty much it. But yeah, all those star like shows that they have on each of those other streaming services has not came close to Stranger Things, and that's just
Exactly.
how it is. So
Well,
we'll see.
yeah, it hadn't been close, but I would say like as far as like hype I've seen, House of Dragon started good, but that season two has been that was iffy. But Apple TV, they've been they've been nuking, and we're gonna talk about the show they got coming up. But yeah, Severance, and just a lot of other different bangers. I'm like, hold on, these guys cooking. This is the only one where I feel like if they go up in price, I'll be cool with it. You know what I mean? If I was paying full price, I would be cool with it. I wouldn't even cancel the type shit. But yeah, Netflix, I agree with y'all. They taking too long with it, so it is what it is. I probably will stop after the movie because they're releasing a part three in theaters, and I'll be
wait.
done
So
after
my
that.
question about the movie is that supposed to take place after like the show?
Oh, you mean like the actual movie, not the split? So yeah, the actual movie, I'm not sure, but they got multiple things in the works. Like it's different. It's different spinoffs they got going on. So it could be after, it could be before. Like I think the animated one isn't that like in between like the show, if I'm not
It
mistaken.
it has to be like
Yeah,
the best way that could work is you can put it in between each season. That'll give you some longevity.
yeah,
But are they gonna have the same cast doing the voices? Cause I know Millie Bobby Brown. I think she wants to move away from Stranger Things after this.
yeah. I don't
Man,
think.
shit, she tried to move away, and then it seems like it ain't doing no good. So she might need to
Yeah.
sit her ass there.
Oh, shout out to Mr. Peanut, bro. That movie's so bad. Oh, I need you to watch that Dobatosa video, bro. Oh my god, Russo brothers. I'm not even gonna go on a tangent, but if you know, you know. Oh shit. I gotta stop the show for a second. One more announcement because I had to get this confirmed. You know, this is breaking news.
Uh-oh,
Listen,
they got a kid on the way.
everybody, bro. No, I'm not BG. Listen, our boy BT, no movie guy. He's hosting a movie night in the movie guy server tonight, 10:30 EST. So
Mm.
after we end this pod, y'all jump into that Discord and listen. I try to get a scoop on what the movie is. He said, "I'm not telling you. It's a surprise film. He's doing like Cinemark or like AMC on Mondays. It's a mystery movie. So I'll just say this: it could be horror because he is a horror guy. But
Look, Saint, let's just keep it a book. There's one movie BT's always talking about us watching.
oh,
What is it? Mystic Lake, Mystic River?
yeah, is it Mr. River or something like that?
Yeah, it's Mystic Lake or Mystic River. That's the mystery movie. Don't even fool yourself. We know how BT thinking.
Yeah, it may be that. Who knows? But listen, if you like movie nights, you've been asking for it. 10:30 EST. Be in the movie guys Discord. Otherwise, you're gonna miss it. Let's get back into the show, people. Another nuclear news that happened this week that I I honestly I did not expect this because I had heard about a different version of this franchise coming out. Well, not even a different version. It was the original. You know what I mean? They were going back to the roots. But this one, I don't think nobody ever called this. Mummy 4 is confirmed. Brendan Fraser is coming back, but not alone because he's also bringing back Rachel Wise. Is that her name?
Yes, if
The,
I'm correct.
the original wife,
Evil.
and throughout the series because you know she stepped away from part 3. She did the right thing on that one, honestly. Bad movie. Do not rewatch that movie. I'm telling you. But listen, this is good news, and I know we were talking about it with Docs, which also, if you can in the chat, say happy birthday to that man. It is that man's birthday, or it was yesterday. Um, he was kind of disappointed because he's like, "Yo, this seemed like cash grab." You know what I mean? Like we've been getting the legacy sequels, legacy rehashing and whatnot, but I think the situation is different only because you're getting Rachel back. And also for her and Brandon, it can kind of a redemption arc to kind of redeem the franchise from part 3 because that was not a good movie. It was all over the place. That was like a whole different franchise, if that makes sense. Like that was not the Mummy, and I know I might get hate for this, but I gotta say it. I gotta be honest with y'all. I have the 4K collection. Matter of fact, hold on. I have this so people can't say I'm a fraud. I hate I like the franchise. I love the first movie.
The Mummy, right?
The
Yep.
Mummy. I love the first movie. It's it's like the closest thing I've gotten to, let's say, like a Indiana Jones and Uncharted movie. If we're being honest, right?
Mhm.
The first movie is the only good movie out the series, or a great one, I should say, right? Second
Second
one,
one's good.
second one's okay.
Whichever one, I forgot which one had the Rock in it. That one wasn't good.
That was second one.
As the second one, it's okay. It's not a bad movie, but it's
Right.
like
I enjoyed it.
when I did the rewatch, because as a kid I was like, I loved it, you know what I mean? But I rewatched and I was just like, this movie wasn't necessary at all. Like it didn't do anything for me. I was just like, I watched the movie. You know what I mean? Like I enjoy the characters and whatnot that are in it, but it was just like it was like a rehashing of the first movie, but just like less cool. And then you get to the third movie, and it's like, no, this is bad. They try to introduce the son in there, and he's just not entertaining. And they try to do this whole first of all, bro, what we doing, bro? This shit supposed to be in Egypt. You're dealing with the mummy. It's supposed to be in Egypt. They they didn't even do that with this one. They try to change it up just to get Jet Li. And if I'm not mistaken, Jet Li in that mug for like what 10 minutes? Like what
Yeah.
the Michelle Yeoh? She does her thing. Like she's the great. Like she's the best part of that movie. If I'm being real, and being honest, her and Jet Li, right?
Hmm.
But it wasn't doing much, bro. Like it was
Yeah.
just like this don't
It's
feel
kind
like
of
the
like
mummy
it's kind
at
of like they was
all.
just there.
Yeah, they was just there for just to get the. You know what it was, and I hate to say it, it seemed like they were trying to get the China box office, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And I understand that from a numbers aspect, right? But it just the script wasn't good. And I saw this movie like, bro, listen, I saw this movie in theaters the day it came out with my parents, right? So I remember enjoying the film, but it's kind of like what PG said when you go to like when you go to like the older games, you know, the kids gotta play it now. Don't do it. This is one of those films where you don't do it because I'm telling you, you 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna enjoy this film, bro. Like it's not good. It's not like a let's say Spider-Man 3. Listen, I loved that as a kid, right? Then the older I get, I'm like, yo, I peep it. It's got its issues, it's got its flaws, but I love the film. That's not the case with this one. So when they announced Mummy 4, you know, you had that initial thought of like, oh, this is gonna be ass. But then you sit there and think about it. No, this could be good. Because first of all, they got the same team, right, that did what the Scream series, and people have been loving it. I know BT's a big Scream fan, so he's been
Yes,
loving that.
the last two streams were fire.
Listen, if that's all I needed to hear. It's directed by them people, so it's like, you know what? I'm on board then. I'll give it a shot. And listen, I want Brendan Fraser to always shine, bro. He got a movie coming out this year, if I'm not mistaken. Um, ever since it's like his comeback, because you know he was depressed for a while. Like this franchise, like damn near like killed him.
Physically destroyed him.
Yeah, like because it's really hard to stay in that top physique, and you're like rated as like one of like the sexiest men alive or whatever they, you know what I mean, the magazines they used to do back in the day and stuff.
Yeah, I think he got physically injured though doing scenes in like the mummies.
Yeah, yeah, like that was taxing on him. And then he did well. What was the franchise? George of the Jungle. Is that what it's
Yeah,
called?
he did George the Jungle.
Yeah, that fucking broke him. So to see him come back and do this movie after how much like damage it to him mentally and physically, I gotta support it now because like it seems like he's in a better state and he wants another shot at it and some redemption. So yeah, I can't wait for this movie.
I'm definitely
It's
gonna be
gonna be
there. You think they're gonna bring Imhotep back?
dope. I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know because it's like, are they going? Are you know what I mean? Are they gonna go full on and bring everybody back that they can, or are they just gonna, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's early stage on this because like this came out of nowhere. Like, I don't think anybody caught this because they had the original like Mummy, like the old school black and white joint. They were trying to redo that. So when they announced this, I'm like, hold on, this is uncharted territory right now. But yeah, man. Y'all feel the same? Y'all can. Are y'all
They
not for it?
they
Yeah,
win.
yeah. I
They
mean,
win.
how long was it? How long had it been since the last movie came out?
We was in high school.
We don't talk about the Tom Cruise one.
No,
Oh,
no,
you
no.
talking about that
That's
one?
what
I
I'm talking
forgot
about.
about
No,
that
no,
one.
no, no, no.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, brother.
No,
That's
no,
in
no.
another
I'm talking
universe.
about the official, like not the Tom Cruise one. I'm talking about the
The third
official.
one.
Y'all got to stop with this AI films, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about the third one.
We were in high
Um,
school.
that came out in 2008, brother. I wasn't even.
Yeah, I was about to say we. I
You was in high school. I wasn't, bro.
I was in high school.
Brother, I was still in elementary.
We still in elementary.
2008.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a baby.
you gotta think. We not your little niggas.
Oh man, yeah, 2008. That's crazy. And I just want to point out that mug has a 13% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
Fuck.
Damn.
for them to go back to this franchise, I hope it's in Egypt again. And secondly, I just hope it's good.
Yeah.
At least
Yeah.
be as good as the second
Yeah.
movie. You know what I mean? I'm not expecting to be up there with one. That I think that's a masterpiece that's aged so gracefully, and it's just like, man, I'm happy with this franchise is back. Now I don't want them to milk it and keep doing it, but
Oh,
hold on, bro, hold on. SB Scarecrow 5280 has dropped a super chat. He said, just showing some love. Shout outs to Cinema Christ. Yes, sir.
appreciate,
Yes, sir. Yes,
appreciate
sir.
Cinema
Appreciate
Price
the people.
appreciates you.
Yes,
Up
sir,
red
man.
egg.
Keep them super chats going, bro. We all for it, man. We appreciate that. That's gonna help Mafia get his hot dogs in. 'Cause you know
What?
he's a glizinator.
I don't even
Word.
eat hot dogs.
I said
Oh, no, oh,
red
no,
pig.
not no more. You retired?
Nah, that
I said
nigga
red
said
pig.
Mafia Quad.
Oh, my fault. Red pig. Now Mafia. Um, he used that movie. He used that money for the movie tickets, brother. So send him that. He don't got A list. So we need all the monies that counts. Kiki need a new bonnet. So keep them donations up. God damn it.
I really
Um,
do. I really fucking do.
listen. I was
I
gonna
know,
do,
I know that bonnet smell like ass and misery.
man. What? We're not even gonna get into it. Another one that was a bombshell, and it's still ongoing, right? So we don't know. Well, we know that it's confirmed because the director came out and said, "Yeah, I'm in the talks with them. I hope I get to get both of these guys." Um, the director of F1, Tron Legacy, Top Gun Maverick. I can keep going, bro. Like he's a legend, right? He's in the talks right now. In the studio trying to do a Miami Vice movie,
Mm.
and he's in talks with Michael B. Jordan and Austin Butler. Holy shit. Those are two of the biggest names right now in Hollywood, especially Michael B. Jordan coming off of Sinners that came out this year.
Yeah.
Austin Butler is one of those next guys up. And listen, if you didn't go watch this new film that came out earlier this
Oh,
year,
oh shoot, what's it called? What's it called? Good movie. I can't remember the name of it.
Hot Stealing.
Caught
Hot
Stealing.
Stealing. It is coming out in 4K in about a week, and it should be out on streaming. Go watch that movie. Really good film. Really good film. Slept on. Listen, he's a good actor. He's been up there. He did Doom Part 2. He's been on the road, dog. And listen, he's been in there in the game since Ned Declassified and Zoe 101. You know. Um, this right here, bro, it's gonna do some numbers. I just know it. And on top of that, it's gonna be a good film, just from the director. Secondly, from what I was reading, it's gonna be a set piece, so it may be back to the '80s. It's gonna be some Rick James, Snow. If you know, you know. If you don't understand that, listen to go watch Eddie Murphy's "Party All the Time" music video. Then you understand what the hell I'm talking about.
Woo!
Listen to Pusha T or listen to Clip's album, right? You would understand what I'm talking about. The Sugar Booger. You feel me? The '80s. If you know, you know. So that alone is telling me this Miami Vice movie is gonna be some heat. It's gonna be some bangers. It's gonna be some straight fire. You feel me? I'm there day one. I'm off for this. How y'all feel about it,
Where,
man?
where you
This,
get
I'm
that?
interested to see their chemistry and how that's gonna work out.
Yeah.
hey, I think it's gonna work out good, bro. Because I mean, they seem real cool. We've seen them linked up a couple times outside, movies and whatnot. So who knows? And I think Michael B. Jordan, he's just a good actor that he vibes with a lot of people, bro. He was vibing with Haley Steinfeld and old buddy. You know what? I'm not gonna talk about him, bro.
Oh, no, wait, I got.
We're not even gonna say his name. Oh, listen. All I'm saying is that chemistry could be really good, and I really hope both of them sign off on this, bro. Because the numbers that's gonna do, bro. I need that. I need that. I need that. Don't get me wrong. Everybody knows Jamie Foxx is one of my favorite actors, if not my favorite, right next to Samuel. But nobody talk about that movie, right? We also always talk about the show a little bit in that one clip, right?
Yeah.
I need them to talk about the movie. I need them to talk about that cinema on the big screen. I need this one to be a hit. You feel me? So hopefully they sign off on that, bro. Because I needed to happen, just like the Heat 2 movie. Ain't no telling if you ever
You said the what two movie?
Heat 2, Michael Mann. If you read the you know what? I'm not even gonna say read the novel because you're just gonna spoil yourself. But watch Heat if you haven't. Val Kilmer, Robert De Niro, Al Pacino. Go watch that. That's true cinema right there. The best shootout in movie cinema history. You feel me? Inspired a lot of movies and a lot of games. Without that, you don't get NW2. If you know, you know. But yeah, man. Lastly, that I do want to talk about, because I know we're cutting short on time here. Gotta talk about it. Gotta talk about it because it's coming out. We've been waiting for this for what, like 2 decades?
Yep.
Yeah, it's had to been 2 decades. We've been waiting for Kill Bill, the bloody affair, the whole bloody affair.
Yes, sir.
Is that gonna be like 4 hours?
5 hours.
It's 5 hours because it's
Damn.
deleted scenes. Because first of all, it was supposed to be one movie, but I guess yeah, fuck him, fuck Harvey Weinstein, because he's also he's the one that owns the or owned the rights. You know what I mean? He's part of the reason why that movie got split up in two because it's one movie. So when Tarantino says he wants to end his career with what 9 films? Is that what he said? 9 or 10? I think it was 9.
Nah.
Um, this is one movie. It's not two movies. That's why it's part one, part two, because it's one movie. We finally get that. We get the deleted scenes, the more animations, because there's a lot more of that in there. Um, I think they said it's going to be slight edits, like it may or may not even be like noticeable, right? Um, and of course, it's going to be something different because the way that part one ended, you weren't even supposed to know who the father was, type shit. Like, that wasn't supposed to be revealed at all, or you weren't supposed to know that the you weren't supposed to know that the kid survived. The baby survived that horrific massacre. Um, so listen, I'm gonna be there. Y'all see the Kill Bill poster in the background. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be there. And Tarantino has been well known to say he's never releasing this on like streaming or any like physical like media. He said if you want to watch it, you got to watch it in theaters because it released in theaters in like L.A. right, if I'm not mistaken, like once or twice or something like that. So this is getting a wide release. Um, and I think it's gonna be in IMAX too. I think it's gonna be an option. Maybe don't quote me on that. I may be wrong, but I've heard rumors about that being an option. But either way, I'm watching it. It could be digital, it could be Dolby, it could be sadly 3D. If I got no choice, bro, that's the only one available, I will be watching. How y'all feel, man? How y'all feel?
I don't know about sitting down 5 hours. I ain't gonna hold you, saying let's take
How,
out
how?
some piss breaks.
You cinema
Sitting there with
Christ,
you.
bro.
Hey, look,
God,
Cinema Christ can watch it at home.
no, that's not the same. You can't watch it at home. It's a theater exclusive.
5 hours, though, Saint. What if I have to take a deuce?
Hey, man. I was about to say something crazy, but take a deuce before, bro, or just
What
hold
if it
it
don't
in.
hit me till like the middle of the movie?
Matter of fact, here's what you can do. Right when she drop off Lucy Lou at the not Lucy Lou, the assistant in the hospital, bro, just roll her body down, do the snow. That's when you go take your bathroom break. She's not gonna miss nothing in between that. That's the best bet I can tell you.
It seems like I'm gonna have to do like the dude did at Avengers Endgame. I'm gonna have to go. take a piss or a dump in the trash can in the theater.
Yo,
At
No,
this,
no,
no,
that really happened. Okay, so Saint, it was like halfway through Endgame. Dude sitting next to me told the girl, "Hey, look, I got to piss, but I ain't trying to miss the movie." She's like, "What you gonna do?" He said, "I'm
what?
pissing in the trash can." Cause you know how when you before you walk out your auditorium, there's a little trash can to the side. He
Get
was
the
like, "I'm gonna
fuck
go
out of
piss
here.
in it." So he got up, walked down the stairs, and you could see his shadow like around the corner. It's just standing there. His girl was like, she looked at me. She's like, "Is he really pissing?" I was like, "His
No,
shadow ain't moving, so maybe."
no.
He came back up, and she was like, "You really pissed in the trash can?" He was like, "Yeah." And then we bust out laughing.
what part
You said what part?
Yeah,
What'd
what
you say,
part?
Kiki?
What part did he take that break? Because I need to answer
It
this.
was like when they first went back to like first went back in time to like New York.
first watch?
When they went back in time to New York.
I understand.
That's ridiculous.
I ain't gonna lie to you, saying I was holding my piss too, cause I mean that movie was long, but I
Yeah,
ain't.
Oh,
you know Alex is gonna ask you about this, right? He gonna say that's in the Mafia lore again.
I think I told Alex about this before.
Cause that's crazy. It's a movie is nowhere near. You know what? Because the podcast it doesn't exist. Like you can't. You got the link to it. You can listen to it, right? I'll say this, bro. A person that got fired on this pod, right? Geeking know what I'm talking about. Um, he told because we had an embarrassing stories episode on the old show that we used to do. This man said when he was a kid and he went to go see Spider Man 3, instead of going to the restroom, bruh, he right then and there pissed on himself.
I mean, he was seeing peak, so I can't really.
Excuse me, pardon my language. Peed on himself. I don't think any movie is that deep. Just take your ass to the restroom, bruh.
Hey man, when you buy 7, 8, and you seeing Spider-Man pull with a black suit and live vest for the first time, you thank you.
No, no. Just take your
I
ass.
like. He,
First off, if you know you got a weak bladder, don't be getting no large drink.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. For me,
It's the thing though, Saint.
I,
Sometimes I be using the bathroom before I get to the movies.
yeah, I do that.
Literally have
That's
to
what you
use
gotta
it.
do. Take one before you go to the movies. And if you know, bro, you just like, damn, I
That's
didn't
the
have too
thing
much
though,
to drink.
Saint.
Take one right there at the movies, bro. Take your little pee break.
That's the thing. I pee before I leave.
Yeah,
I pee when I get to the movie, and
yeah.
then like halfway through, like why the fuck do I have to pee? I haven't even drunk anything. Like Aquaman, I literally almost pissed myself watching the first Aquaman because that movie was too damn long, and I took a piss before I went to the movie just to avoid that. Like I'm literally in the theater just shaking because I'm like I gotta go. Once the movie ended, I pissed in the parking lot because all the stalls were full.
Oh man,
All the urinals and stalls were full, so I just pissed in the parking lot. I just said fuck it.
that's ridiculous, bro. Mm-mm. Hey man, that's more mafia lore right there. We gonna watch the Kill Bill. I already know J Dot. He got his popcorn machine ready. He gonna be
Mm-hmm.
right there on the corner just selling some popcorn. He gonna double the
Mm-hmm.
price too.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. And Common going bad, you definitely gonna get this $20 popcorn. Yes, sir.
matter of fact, while we talking about economy, bro, listen. How much y'all think the Sprite costs, bro, after tax?
Shit.
$4, $5.
350.
You was right on that one, like 350. That's ridiculous, yo. Even the cashier was like, "God damn." I said, "You know what? I can't complain at this point, bro. There's everything going up. It is what it is." Um, but I could complain. You know, I need people to hit them goddamn donations up, bro. Please, because you know the movies, bro. A drink is $7. $7.
Even after the discount?
Yeah,
Damn.
that's what the discount, bro.
Yeah, I gotta start doing like me. I eat popcorn before I even go to the theater.
Here's the thing, though, Mafia. I'm racking up points. Like, listen, I'm not gonna hold you. Did some finessing, and I know my girl gonna listen to this, but listen, it is what it is. When I buy the snacks at the concession, I'm getting points built up. So anytime I got, we have our movie night and I gotta buy a ticket, I use my points on that.
I get points too, but no,
I'm
that's a
trying to save
finesse.
money. Bruh, I need you to think about it. A ticket is $20. Let's say
Now,
I used to buy my A list for like movie guys or something, bruh. That's $40.
you gotta leave Texas, man. Like my ticket's only like 875 or 872.
Man, what? For IMAX and Dolby?
If I go to an IMAX or Dolby, it's gonna run me about 12 or 13.
Wait, what time are we watching these movies?
Matinee.
Oh, that's why.
After matinee, it'll probably run me like $10 just for like a standard.
Nah, after matinee, bro, standard
15
is
for
like
probably like
16 to
XD
20.
or
And
IMAX.
then if you go late at night, bro, that's gonna be like, especially if it's a Disney movie, bro. Oh man, if it's a Marvel movie, that shit is automatically 25, bro. Like Deadpool, that was $25.
Damn.
I saw that movie 5 times in theater to the point where I ran out of an A list. I had to buy my last ticket. It was that bad, brother. But yeah, um, I'll say that's enough for the movie news topics. I'll just run through all these trailers. We can have some side talk about it. Not gonna spend too long. You feel me? Um, first off, the big trailer we saw, bruh. We've been waiting for a follow up. To what Better Call Saul was the last show that he did, right? We got a new one, bruh. Um, what the hell is her name, Kiki, bruh? Blanking here. What's her name, bruh? Trying to think. But
What movie show?
uh, what the fuck is her name, bro?
Rhea Seahorn, I think that's her name.
Yeah, Rhea Seahorn. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Rhea.
Yeah, she's back. She played in Better Call Saul, and she's got a show partnering up with Vince Gilligan. Trailer came out for that. Fire, fire. Of course, it's in Albuquerque, Mexico. We watching that day one. Send Help, Sam Raimi's new film looks really interesting. The evil boss having the tables turned from shitting on your employee, and now you are stranded on an island. Fire concept. We didn't talk about Wonder Man. We finally got that from Marvel, the Disney Plus show, which I'm disappointed it got delayed again, if I'm not mistaken, because it's not coming out this year.
Yep.
Um, we also didn't talk about the Mandalorian and Grogu. That movie, I saw the trailer again when I was at the movies. I'm conflicted on it. I'm gonna watch it day one, but I was sitting there just like, did we need a movie?
No, we didn't. I think this is Disney just like their last shot at saying before we give up on this, one last hurrah.
Yeah, it is what it is.
So I did not see this the third season of Mandalorian, but from what I was told, it does not hold a snuff up to the first and second season.
I Here's the thing. I think season one is like its peak, right? It could have ended there, but season two, that finale is cracked, bro. I'm sorry, you can't convince me otherwise. Um, then you had Mandalorian 2.5. If you know, you know. I'm gonna just leave it at that. Then you had season three, which is more of like a build up to the Thrawn movie, and it's like shit. How long is that gonna take to do, right? So it's kind of conflicted. Like I see what it's a lot of world building with that season. If you're open to that, then yeah. But if you don't really care about Star Wars as a whole, and you was just there strictly for Mandalorian, you're gonna be like kind of disappointed. Because I'll just say they hyped up a certain thing, like a certain aspect throughout Star Wars for like all these years, and they did nothing with it. In my opinion, right? Um, Also, we got a Die My Love trailer. Jennifer Lawrence, she's doing something different in her career
Out
now.
now.
Oh, it's already out.
Yeah, it's out this weekend.
Fire, fire,
I think Burns saw. Well, no, I think he may have seen it. I had to ask him.
fire, fire. Psycho Killer. I think that was. Is that the Daphne King movie? I know she had a trailer too. Let's see. I want to say that's what that was. Yeah, yeah, I believe that is. Then lastly, Play Dare. That was another trailer that I saw listed. But that's all I got for you folks. Um, what are we watching though? Do y'all want to talk about give your thoughts on Peacemaker since we never got to do that, or y'all just like,
Yeah, I
it's
I
thought
over.
still haven't seen it.
Julian, it's a whole new world.
I,
Hey man, I ain't gonna hold you. I thought the finale was okay, but hey, that I'm definitely gonna miss them Peacemaker Thursdays, man. Or was it Wednesday? No, it was Thursdays.
Yeah, Thursdays. It's bittersweet because we're not getting another season from what James Gunn said. Like he doesn't have any interest in doing it, and I think the finale was a mess. It was all over the place. Like it wasn't good in my opinion. And they had a lot of characters where not get it. James Gunn, the way he writes things is different, but it was glaring. Like you can tell, like he specifically wrote this shit because he has certain characters where I'm like, she ain't never talked like that in the movies or in the last season. Like, what we doing, bro? It's like I don't know, and there's a lot of editing, and it felt like filler. I was like, this really don't got nothing to do with nothing right now. But that's just me. Kiki, what you thought about it? Because I know you the DC guy, bro.
like overall,
Yeah, overall, what did you think of the finale, man?
the finale was kind of
Say that
like
one more time. You breaking up, brother.
I said, finale felt very underwhelming.
That's the best way to put it. Um, yeah, Mafia. I wouldn't even say the rush to go watch it. Like it is what it is at this point.
Like
Right.
I would never say not like don't watch Peacemaker. So like we're not getting the third season.
Yeah, yeah, the big waste in my opinion. Um, did anybody watch Gen V? I haven't gotten a
Yes,
chance to
sir.
check it out.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
I did.
What's your thoughts, man? I know finale happened too on that one. Like, was it good? Was it worth the wait? Did they
It,
handle Chance the right way? With his passing.
they handled his passion in the right way. I thought the ending was cool, but I feel like I got to go back and rewatch season one. But I feel like I like season one better.
Mm,
Yeah.
Season two is not bad. I just don't feel like it's up to par with number one.
damn.
But it is doing a good setup for the last season of the boys because now I'm wondering how they're gonna end all this now.
Oh, okay. So it's the direct lead up to it.
Yes.
Yep.
Gotcha, gotcha. Hold on, don't let BG hear that sound.
Du- 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 du. But yeah, the Gen V season two was pretty good, man. I mean, well, I say it was okay. I think the show definitely suffered from Chance passing away. You could tell that they wanted to go, to some story beats with the prison per se, but due to him passing away, they had to try to make it work. But I think it's okay. Um, I wish the finale was kind of a bit better. It was kind of somewhat a letdown, but hey, it is what it is.
Yeah. Same. It was basically just a setup for like the last season of the boys.
Yeah.
Damn.
And it goes back into like, what everybody always says, like, hey, some stuff should be just separate, man. Like you shouldn't try to your hardest to make everything like into one thing. Like I think Gen V definitely would have benefited if it wasn't tied to like the original boy show, honestly.
Which is crazy the way that season one went. I thought it was somewhat a little bit better just because it was contained in its own way,
Yeah.
except like that one episode. You know what I mean? And
Hmm.
yeah, that's a little bit disappointing, man. Because I got to
So
catch up on my shows.
the question is, after the last season of the boys, does Gen V keep going?
No
No,
idea.
no.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
Oh,
this is the last season of Gen V.
I don't know.
Oh, I
I
thought y'all was saying it like, oh no, no, no. They said
Oh, y'all were just saying y'all wouldn't care for another season. What it sounded
no,
like.
like this
Say that one more time, brother. You breaking up?
because the way they talk about the boys is with this season is okay. So we're gonna get to season 5, and then you're gonna get a movie to end it all off. So
wait, they
yep,
doing a movie after season 5?
yes, I still think that's the plan. So it wouldn't surprise me if a lot of the characters from Gen B pop up in the next season of the boys.
That's news to me. I thought they were going with put the boys Mexico. I didn't know they was doing all that. Okay.
I have to look it up. I don't know if they still are going with the movie, but that's what I heard.
I don't know because I think they would want to end it with just season 5 and just be done.
Yeah, that's
Well, at least
what
that's
I
the
what I
main
heard.
story.
Hey, we gonna see then. Um, the last show I want to talk about it. Welcome to Derry on HBO. How y'all been feeling about it, man? Because I just started the show and this off of episode one alone. What the fuck did I watch in the first 5 minutes? That show is nuts, bro. Like, oh man, I think it was J Dot that said on on After Dark that they put the second movie to shame. And I don't like the second movie. It's horror comedy, but this show it does some scary ass shit, bro. Like there's some weird freakazoid shit, bro. Where I'm like, yo, what in the world? Like
So
these got to be the same people that be that be testing out fatalities and when they be making the
Mortal
Mortal
Kombat.
Kombat games. It's like, what the hell? How do you come up with this stuff?
So Saint, do you think it's worth me turning on my HBO Max subscription again?
Yeah, I would say watch that in task. I
Okay.
personally would. It's worth it. Now, would you continue after that? That's gonna be your choice, brother. Because you know these HBO taxing. Or matter of fact, you can tell me off air who's your internet provider, and you might be able to do some finessing. You feel me? Um, but I think it's a good show. If you're a horror guy, you've been waiting for more the It franchise and whatnot, and there's more content in that realm. It's doing pretty good to me. It's doing pretty good. Um, I would say it's a little bit similar, of course, of the first movie, but it still does something different. Like it feels the same, but refreshing, if that makes sense. And there's some subplots going on too throughout the story, where it's like, okay, this is actually interesting, and it's got layers to it and whatnot. Like it don't feel like you know how a lot of movies do this, where they just rush out a franchise with no character development or
Yes.
no reason to care for the characters at all throughout you know what I mean?
Yes.
This one, I feel like they do some fair character development just off of the episode one alone, and they make a reason why you can like certain characters or not even like them, but you can empathize with them and you can understand what they're going through and whatnot.
So I'm paraphrasing what I'm about to say, but Jack basically had said when you watch the first episode of this series, it makes you think it wasn't trying in the first two movies.
Yeah,
And, I, and I'm
yeah,
paraphrasing.
yeah, 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 yeah. Honestly, because
Without spoiling, do you think you could go into that, or I just have to see that for myself?
put it like this: what's the little boy's name in the first movie, bro?
The little brother or the
The little
big
brother, the
brother?
little brother. Um,
Uh,
Georgie.
Georgie.
Georgie. Yeah, that little fuck nigga, bro. I'm not saying he deserved it, but he deserved it. You know what I mean? Like come on, man. That was on you. That you doing some stupid shit.
I mean,
With
he's a
this
little
one,
kid though, so
no, listen, they're all kids in this one, right? But at least off of the first, I'll say the first 10 minutes, right? What they do, this wasn't even like okay, the kid just did some dumbass shit. It was just like you understand throughout the episode, you understand why that kid's in that predicament in the first place. Like it's like there's nothing he could have done. Like it was going out of his way, you know what I mean, to fuck him up. It's like he was doing prime Michael Jordan in a if you know, bro, if you know Michael Jordan, bro, you just know dunking from the free throw line. He was going crazy, bro.
Do
Like
you
the shit
think
he did, they even cracked jokes about it. They cracked a joke about it, bro, where they were at, and it's just like I, I get it. I would have been saying the same thing too, because it's just like what the fuck. And also like the since this is like a set piece film or show, I should say rather, they get that done right too. Like, they got the colors right, and it's the atmosphere. Like overall, bro, I'm really enjoying the show compared to the movies. And don't get me wrong, I like both of the first two films.
do you think they'll say the show's not connected to the movies if this turns out to be a hit?
No, because I mean, Bill Skarsgård is back, and I think that alone helps it sell. And don't get me wrong, people like the first film. It's just that second one, people wasn't rocking with it because they went with a horror like comedy aspect. And that when you start doing stuff like that, like prime example, weapons. That's a new IP. That's a new its new own thing. So it makes sense that why they take the risk like that. You have something that's already a existing franchise, and the first film wasn't a horror comedy, and you do that, it don't work half the time. It's like that trash ass franchise that you love so much, bruh. What's its name, bruh? I refuse to watch it. What the fuck is it called, bro? The fucking Chucky robot wannabe, bro, to be dancing. Megan.
Oh,
Yeah.
Megan.
When you try to do a drastic change like that, bro, that don't work out.
That's the thing though. Megan 2, while it's not as good as the first movie, you will still find entertainment in it.
I don't know. That people just was not. Maybe it released at a wrong time too. Maybe, but
That too, because matter of fact, Saint, now that you bring it up, the streaming numbers for Megan 2.0 have been going up. So people, it probably came out at the wrong time. People weren't fucking with it in theaters, but matter of fact, we got Deontay in here.
What up?
Another person who liked the movie. The movie is enjoyable. BT, who thought the movie was gonna be ass, found enjoyment. There's only one person I heard who didn't enjoy the movie, and the motherfucker didn't even stay for the movie because he was feeling lazy, and that's Judas, which I expect that from Judas.
oh yeah, of course. Oh man, but listen, man, I'm telling you this off of what I saw alone with this show, it's better than part two.
Okay,
And if they continue with this path, it could be better than part one.
okay, let me throw this back in there though. So,
Okay.
do you think potentially there could be a third movie if this does good enough?
Hell yeah. You think? Well, it it depends about that buyout, brother. So, oh, we're not even gonna get into to that headache. But let's say if the buyout wasn't like an issue, I think they would go ahead because this is one of their mascots. We were just talking about it. Like Deon just bringing it up. Like a lot of these streaming services don't have their mascot, and the only thing I would say they messed up on is not having this show right in October. They did the right thing having the release on Halloween, but it's kind of like, damn, you kind of. But I also get it too. As a person that's in the sales, I understand like October's a low point for everybody. Like it's so I understand both aspects, but I think this is their Halloween mascot, so they gotta keep this franchise going. If they keep going with the way that they're writing the show, they without a doubt will get a third movie or maybe a season two because it could work better as a show. Certain medias just work better like that. So who knows?
I mean, yeah, because it's been doing his thing for a pretty long time, so you can milk it for sure.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Um, before we talk about these other two films, I want to get my thoughts Cause listen, your boy didn't know this allergy medicine I took on Movie Guys last week. I thought it was non-drowsy. I was misinformed. Slumped. I was snoring. I was out of it, brother. So I got to get my thoughts on it because people was asking. Tron Legacy had came out, and I've said this again. Jared Leto is the Grim Reaper of cinema movie franchises. Keep him the fuck away from all of that shit, right?
That's the thing, though. He was
Uh,
responsible for this movie coming out.
I wish he was unresponsible. Um, Listen, I enjoyed the film. Okay, as a Jared Leto hater who will still hate on that mofo everything I can get right. I enjoyed the film. I think people was overly harsh on the film, and I get why because they were comparing it to Tron Legacy. To me, same director for F1. That movie's a 10 out of 10, bro. Legacy 10 out of 10. I'm sorry, but I'm also keep it real
What?
with y'all. Yeah, not Aries. Tron Legacy is a 10 out of 10.
Oh, I haven't
Cinema.
seen Legacy. I thought you were talking about Ares. I'm like, what
Fuck
you
no.
doing?
Um, but yeah, Tron Legacy 10 out of 10. Right. Love the franchise. Like, there's no way you're topping that movie. Okay, and I knew that. My expectations were lowered. Then on top of that, I'm like, it's Jared Leto. It's already lower. The bar is set low as hell. But I will admit, the last movie I saw him in was the Haunted Mansion, um, and he did okay. He did. I mean, he was voice acting the villain. I mean, he did all right. But I already know what it is. He's just the Grim Reaper of it. My gripes with the film, and also, keep it real, Legacy. Y'all didn't go in there for that story. Cut it out. Cut it out. Am I more empathetic to it? Yeah, of course, right? But nobody went into any of the Tron movies for a story. Cut it out. So when I see people saying, "Oh, the story for Ares was lazy and this," nobody's going in for that. You're going in there for the music, which Nine Inch Nails. They're not Daft Punk, but they did their thing. God dog it, really good soundtrack. And you're going in there for the dumb visuals and the action. That's strictly what I was basing off of. And if you just turn your brain off and just you're there for a popcorn flick, this does the job. Okay. Um, I saw people trying to slander Greta Lee. She did a good job. She did what she was supposed to do. I don't know why y'all were judging her so hard. She was not bad at it. Um, Jared Leto, just anytime he talked, I'm like, please shut the fuck up. Okay, like he wasn't doing it. But when he's not talking and it's just the action itself, I'm cool with it. Right. Um, the main antagonist, the villain, he was cheesy. And it's shocking because it's this, a really talented actor. Dude that played Quicksilver, he played an American Horror Story. I hate I'm having to say this on this platform. That dog it. The Jeffrey Dahmer Netflix series.
Oh yeah.
So talent, they got a talented actor, but it's just he kind of was phoning it in. That's like my gripes of it. Um, but overall, I think it was just a fun film, bro, and I will go watch it again. Like, am I gonna buy a physical media? Probably not, but I mean, I got Disney Plus. If it's on there again, I'm gonna watch it because that's the IMAX format. I think it was just a cool like 6 out of 10. Like it wasn't. It's not bad. It's not an awful film. It's not good or great. It's just okay. It's just a okay film. Turn your brain off. Listen to some amazing soundtrack, amazing music, amazing visuals. And the action was decent too. They did some things which I like the Tron world itself that like Legacy introduced. So I was kind of like, and that's another thing too. They do break some of the lore a little bit with this movie, where I'm like, that don't why. Even when they brought what's his name Jeffrey Bridges or whatever Jebediah Stark. When they brought him back, no joke. Him and Jared Leto was just over farming, bro. And I can give Jared Leto credit there. It was plenty of times where he's just trying, like Ares itself is just aura farming. Like and I get it too. It paid this movie paid more homage to the original, the '80s film, and less of the legacy film. And I can see how that can piss off some people. But I think it is if you were like you needed you wanted to go to the movie theaters to watch something, and that's there. I can understand that being a introduction to like a new generation of Tron. But I don't think it innovated. It was trying to innovate or do something different. So yeah, 6 out of 10. It is what it is. The franchise is probably going to be dormant for another like decade or two, and I think they honestly just should do a show, a Disney Plus show instead of a movie. I don't know why they didn't just do that, but
It had an animated show back in like in 2012.
yeah, like that's cool. But I mean, like as far as like a live action aspect, if they ever were going to consider that, just do a Disney Plus show. You might lose more money too, even thinking about that, because they spend so much on the shows now. So I don't know. Just
I,
keep it dead.
I just think they should keep it. They should go animated route.
They did it. This is I don't know. We'll have to see, because another issue is people say they love a certain film or they love this franchise and they don't show up. And I think that's just what it is with Tron. Because you also releasing the bad month too, October. That
Yeah,
yeah, that wasn't a good idea. They wanted this to fail in my opinion. Or which I've been hearing also like kind of like rumors about this. They did it for the Disney ride. That's strictly what it was, to get people to go to, because I don't think people realize how much Disney World and Disneyland make on a daily average, bro.
But what they charge, I'm not surprised they're making bank.
Yeah, they're making bank on that and on the merchandising. So even though they lost in the box office, they're making some kind of form of money back on merchandising in the amusement park. So it is what it is. Um, but hell, let's talk about this Begonia, man. Begonia with Emma Stone. Who watched it?
I think it's just me and you. Well, other than Judas and Tarek.
Listen. Did you review it last week or
No, no, that was Judas and Tarek. They both gave it 9s out of 10s and told me I should go see this the very next day.
yeah? Give your thoughts, bro, because I know you've been itching to have a response to that.
So I didn't write down everything yet, but just going off the top of my dome, first act of the movie, first 30 to 45 minutes, I was in and out of sleep.
Oh wow,
And look, I wasn't tired because I went to bed early that night. I went to the first showing wide awake. Now, the first act, it was just probably a little bit too slow for me. It didn't catch my interest. That's why I was in and out of sleep. So Act 1 was a fail for me. Act 2, the movie got a little bit more interesting because the movie's about these conspiracy theorists who basically kidnapped this woman because they think she's an alien.
right?
So Act 2, we're getting a little bit of backstory into about how I forget the main character's name, but what led him down this whole conspiracy theory route. Without spoiling, it just ties back to a family member about your family are the people you trust the most.
Yeah,
So when they try to tell you shit, sometimes you take it to heart without questioning it. And this is one of those situations where sometimes you do have to question the people you love because they don't always know right, which I'm sure a lot of us can relate to in real life. So
yeah.
Act 2 got a little bit more interesting. But Act 3 is what saves this movie from
Oh
being a
hell,
bad movie. You get some laughs, you get some shock. Uh, I'm gonna give a warning to you without trying to spoil.
hmm
If you aren't used to, if you don't, what's the best way to say? Saint, you'll
slow
have to say,
burns,
huh?
slow burns. Is that what you're gonna say?
No, it's just like giving a warning to people, like
Oh yeah. To the graphic, like kind of. Is that what you're talking about?
I'm just gonna say this: if you know someone who's deleted themselves and that kind of bothers you, you should probably skip this movie.
Agreed, 100%.
Outside of that, everything else, this movie just kind of like shot jocking you because it's just like some crazy unexpected stuff, and the ending is just gonna be like, wow.
Yeah, yeah, 100%, 100%.
Begonia is not a bad movie, but it's not as great as people hyped it up to me believe for me to believe. For me, this movie is like a solid C, C minus. Not
Sheesh.
bad. I'd say if you had to see this, either go on a Tuesday or wait for streaming. It's not something you have to see.
Wow. Okay. Okay. I'm a little bit different with you. I will say this though. I agree with you that first half, bro. I was nodding off,
That-
and I'll be fair. I'll be fair. I had been up. Yeah, I had been up late that entire week. Like 4 a.m. type shit. So I'll be fair on that end, right? But it was a slow burn film. It took a while to pick up, but I will say the actors they did a really good job. Jesse Plemons always kills it. Emma Stone, she showed some incredible range with this movie. Incredible range. I didn't think she can continue like evolving as an actor, but she did her thing. The actor that played Dustin, he really is on the spectrum. So I give them a
Dude, damn.
yeah, yeah. He's really on the spectrum.
For him to do that scene, damn.
Yeah. So um, just that alone, I respect the director for casting him and also his performance. Like it wasn't bad or like it wasn't like anything where it's like okay, you know what I mean? Like
It's what
people,
I expect from someone who's on the spectrum. So I give him props for that.
yeah, I give them props and the extra point for that. Like prime example, The Last of Us season one on HBO. You had an actor that really is deaf, and he did an incredible job at the role that he was given. Um, that's how I kind of compare it. So, um, I will say that I'm getting a little bit tired of Yargos's shock value in his movies, and this one in particular kind of bothered me because um, just knowing people with mental health issues and whatnot. I just think every film that Yargos does, he does some kind of shock value aha moment in each film that doesn't feel genuine to me. Other people that might be cool with it, they don't care about graphic stuff like that. But I just think he continues to cross the line, and I'm not rocking with that. So that's a minus a point for me for sure. Um, but once you get to the third, oh, and I would say, um, Jesse Plemons' character does some things in there that make you hate this motherfucker, bro, throughout the film. Like some strong hatred. It's just like, yo, you are a piece of shit. What are you doing? Um, but then throughout the film, it's like, damn, you start to like feel empathetic for his character and why he's at that point at, at the movie, at the stage of his life, because they go through everybody's background per se, right? And by the time you get to the end of the film, it justifies a lot of shit, and you go like, hold on, what the fuck? It the best way to compare it, because you're gonna have like two different audiences, or two groups per se, right? 28 years later, it has a controversial ending to where you either hate it or you love it. Um, Weapons, same thing. You either love that ending or you hate it. That's the same thing with this movie, and I loved it. It saved the film for me because it was sitting at like, oh, this might be not as, but it's just like, why did I watch this movie? You know what I mean? Like it was like a five. That bumped it up to like at least an eight. Like out of theater, I was like, damn, maybe a nine. But I sat there, thought about it. I'm like, no, nah, this is an eight because the performances was on point. The score, great, just great. Because it's a certain moments you're just hearing some loud like opera music and like rumbling out of nowhere, but it makes sense within the chaos of the film. The sound and the mixing is really good overall, especially for like a lot of sound effects and whatnot, and the things that happen throughout the film. Um, Also, the way that this film is, bro. Oh, it's a certain character. Oh my god, bro! It's a certain character When the moment happened, I damn near started clapping because they don't say what this character has done, but they allude to it to what they have done, and I'm just like, fuck you, you are a piece of shit. Like
I
he
know what
made.
you're talking about, but I got two different ideas of what he did.
I'll just say this. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say no more because I don't want to spoil it. I'll just say what they alluded to is something I could never ever in my fucking life like forgive or be cool with.
I'm gonna
Like,
post in the group chat real quick what I think it is in the group
oh
section.
yeah.
Okay, you go ahead, keep going. I'm typing it out now.
Yeah, I just think I could never rock with that person. Like, no joke. If I was to, like, if I would know what that person did, like in real life, and then if I saw that person, it might turn into whoop that trick, or what's the Boondock song? Stomp them in the nuts.
All
Where
right,
he is.
I just put it in there.
And that's a fair point. That's a fair point. But I don't think that's what that was at all.
Which one, the
Because
first or second one?
the second one, the reason why, because once you get to that ending, you get, I start going, damn, I may need to go watch this film again to analyze every fucking scene to a T. And I can't say nothing else. But you know what I mean by that, right?
All right.
Because you know what, I'll type it there. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Because if I say anything further, it's a spoiler, and I don't want to do that. But I think overall, Begonia, I think it's cinema. I think it's because one, this wasn't in Dolby or anything like that, and the way that it was shot is pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Like indie kind of vibes of it. Um, I think it's worth a matinee. I don't think it's worth the late night like full price if you're spending like $20 or 15. But for a matinee, because we went and saw it early in the morning for a decent price. It was like under like $10.
Eight,
It wasn't bad.
eight, like 872.
Yeah, it was around that range. So if you're going for that, like a matinee or discount Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I think that's the new days for AMC. What days is it for viewer
Cinemark is just Tuesday.
Tuesdays? I think it's worth it. Otherwise, you can wait to streaming. But just know, I cannot recommend this film watching with family. I cannot recommend this film if you haven't, if you know somebody's dealing with some
Mental health.
mental health issues or you know what I mean. If you're not good in a mental state. I cannot recommend the film, right? But if you're okay dealing with that subject, you've had the conversations with your children, with your niece, your cousin, your brother, your sister. You know what I mean? If you're on that same page and you're all in a good wavelength, just watch that film with caution. Otherwise, yeah, I think it's worth the matinee ticket. I say 8 out of 10. That ending saved it to me where I'm like, damn, I want to rewatch this again. It's the same feeling I got from Kinds of Kindness. Um, I said it on Movie Guys. There's a certain scene I think Yargos as a director crossed the damn line too far. But overall, I enjoyed the film. Or things I didn't like. I didn't really like. I liked the first half of it, but I just couldn't agree with the
Kinds of kindness. Is that?
it's
Are
an
you talking about?
anthology film. So they're all connected to each other by because they're all different realities, like alternate universes, but they're all connected to each other on the same themes that they have and whatnot of different forms of kindness of not in the way that you would think that it's kind. It's more of like how people manipulate people with kindness and you know what I mean, how they can self hate and it's different layers to it.
Kinds of kindness. That had that orgy scene, right?
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Um. Well, no, I won't say. I guess you could say it's yeah. It's a foursome. Yeah. So I guess you could say that's an orgy. I know that sounds crazy. Somebody gonna listen like, what the fuck? But there's context to. I know, John. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but there's context to why that's. Well, okay, I'll say it because it's been a year. Um, in that reality of that anthology film, um, basically it was these two couples, um, two co-workers that were cops. Kinds of Kindness is the movie we're talking about. Um, it was these two cops. They're real cool. They're brothers. Pretty much like they tight like that, right? Pause. Um, basically, both of them were swingers. They're their wives and them. You know what I mean? That's how they end up in that scene, and that doesn't really spoil nothing of the film because just that particular short film in itself, it's got so much layers to it. Like it's nuts. Like one of them deals with like a cult, and that's where it had like I won't say nothing else. I'll just say the ending of that one was so fucking funny, bro. I was in it because I saw that day one in theaters. I was in tears laughing. It's a really good film. Like if you're into anthology films like Tales in the Hood or a movie that came out this year that I think is phenomenal, Freaky Tales, that was produced by Too Short.
I saw that.
What did you think about that? Because I really, really like the film and I regret not watching it in theaters.
I think I gave it a B because my thing was I
Fair,
didn't care
fair.
about the first two stories,
Yeah.
but the last two, especially that last
That
act,
last one.
that was some heat.
That was some heat, and it like if I would have watched that before Fantastic Four, because I was like, oh, I'm getting fatigued of Pedro Pascal
Pascal.
films. If I would have saw that one, my tone would have changed because that right there sold me that okay, I'm already get the aspect of actors are underpaid, right? So they gotta do a lot of films. But that sold me on okay, you can't sell this motherfucker shit. He acted his ass off. He acted his ass off this year, and that little short film alone, oh man! And I'm not gonna spoil nothing else of Freaky Tales. Go check it out. It's on
Prime. I'm not Prime, but HBO.
HBO. It's on HBO. Go check that out. I'm telling you, I'm
I'll say
telling you, it is really that good. This is a way that it's shot because it's A24 if I'm not mistaken, right?
I think so.
Yeah, the way that it's shot and the way that because it's not like Kinds of Kindness where it's an alternate universe. Pay attention to each of those short films and you're rewarded. You're rewarded as an audience, as a moviegoer. You're rewarded so good because by the time you get to that end, and you're like, especially the last two, bro, straight heat, bro. And it's a good cast, bro. You got a what's his name? Lawrence from Insecure, or he was in Top Gun Maverick, and uh, I know the franchise is dead, but it's the Escape Room. He was in that as well, the first one. It's a really good cast, bro. Go check it out. It's got some dope concepts, and it's produced by Too Short because it's literally based off a song that he did in the '80s or it might be early '90s.
Yes.
Yeah, it was the '80s.
Yeah.
Yeah, thought so. And I'm surprised you ain't watched this, Kiki. Go watch it. It's on HBO. You will enjoy that film. Um,
Well,
You have to finish the movie. You have to get to the end.
yeah,
Even if you aren't messing with all the stories, you have to get to the last story.
yeah. Like,
That
listen,
makes the movie worth it.
if you gotta watch this like a show, I can understand it, but watch all of them, bro. Don't just be like, oh, I'm not feeling it because of the first. Oh, I'm not feeling because of. And I think you will like the second one a lot just because of your aspect of being a musician and your love for hip hop. Overall, I think you would like the film because it's too short. It's produced by Too Short. Yeah, fuck it. I say he's in the film too. Like it was a passion project, bro, and it did really good. Like it made me like the song even more. And I'm like, damn, I didn't really care for it, but now I'm like, shit. The song is stuck in your head, and it's just like, bro, it's a really good film, bro. Like you'll be surprised where I got this ranked on my list of 2025 films watched. Um, but yeah, man, I think we've talked about all these other movies enough. Go check out Freaky Tales. Go check out all those films, bro. Freaky Tales, Kinds of Kindness. I think that might be on Hulu or one of those streaming services. Really, really good film, and I know it's been on sale on and off on Amazon. So go check that out, man. I think they're if you like anthology films like Tales in the Hood, you'll enjoy it. But we're gonna talk about this main event, bro. Predator Badlands. I saw it earlier this afternoon. Mafia. I know you saw it. J Dot, did you watch it? Kiki, did you watch it?
I ain't watched it, but Raylan said it was pretty good, so I'm probably going.
You know, Raylan. He gonna say 10 out of 10. That's what he told me. What y'all thought, bro? What y'all thought?
I enjoyed it. It was a nice, fun little sci-fi movie.
Sir, yes, sir. Are you a fan of the Predator franchise? You a fan of the Alien friend? Like,
I say more so Predator. I've seen all the
okay.
Predator movies so far.
Ooh, did you go watch the last one in theaters? Where not Prey, because you know that didn't ever
Oh, the
go.
one with Key
Oh
from
my,
Key and Peele in it.
oh my God, he was. I forgot he was in that movie, bro.
Yeah, I saw that day one when it came out.
Wow, bro, listen, I deleted like that film out of my mind. Like the only thing I remember is taking a date to that movie, and we just remember, okay, they really went full on with the tism. Like, not even like as a this is not a joke at all, and we're not joking about autism, but literally they based the whole the bloodline and everything on the autistic kid of being the top tier predator. And I get what they was going for, but it was executed so bad, and like it might be offensive to it might be offensive to like people on the spectrum. Like, no joke. I fuck that movie. So this movie did it so much justice, bro. Like, man, this is a really good film, and I'm loving the direction of it. And I was worried, bro, because I'm like, Prey was such a really, really good film. It released on Hulu, and it was just like sudden we were like, whoa, this movie's really good. They bring the director back to go do this. It's like, hey, if they ever do an Alien versus Predator, let him direct and let his team write that motherfucker, bro. Hell, let him do Alien, the next Alien movie, because what's his name, Fede Alvarez. He's not coming back to do the second one.
Did
He just
Romulus and Dip?
yeah, he did Romulus and Dip. That was a plan from what he said. I don't believe that. I think that might be some bullshit. But that's what he says. Take the man for his word. You know what I mean? Maybe he was just setting up the franchise to do bigger and better things. But overall, the action is really good. Now I will say my only gripe with this film is the pacing. This movie felt long as shit, bro. Pause. Like it
Really?
felt, yeah. To me, that first half,
Oh,
bro, like, or like really the first 30 minutes, I was like, it's
I
kind of a
thought the
little
movie was going too quick.
because like the first 10 minutes like that, or just the intro, right? Phenomenal. I'm like, holy shit, that was really good. But then it gets to a point where they kind of slow down a little bit, and that might be because they wanted to get some dialogue and they were getting a character development, which was much needed. But
Right.
by the time you get to the end, hold on, bro. I gotta, bro. I gotta clap it up. I gotta clap it up. Straight up cinema, bro.
Because you
Straight
got to
up
think,
cinema.
though, Saint, this is like the, correct me if I'm wrong, but this is like the first Predator movie where we actually really get some real dialogue from the Predator's point of view.
Exactly. So them doing that from the Predator's perspective was different and felt refreshing. It wasn't like, okay, because they could have Disneyfied the fuck out this film, and I thought they was gonna do that, right, with a certain character. No, they didn't do that. And granted, them being PG-13, that was worrying, but they get away with a lot of stuff because they're not dealing with humans throughout the film. So that might be also why the rating was lower. But they still
Yeah.
got some really good kills in, where it's like,
Yeah, I
okay,
think that was the whole thing. Since it weren't actually people who bleed and stuff,
yeah,
that's why they had to bump it down to PG-13,
right.
which does open it up to more people.
Yeah, and that might be why the opening is a lot better, and I'm fine with that. I just like my only thing will be if they do the Alien vs Predator, that's got to be rated R,
I
or
mean,
at the very least be a hard PG-13 where it's like um I'll say like how Endgame and Infinity War. they're not graphic, but there is some certain like scenes where I'm like, ooh,
But you got to think though,
yeah,
if there are no humans in it, they can get violent with it and just get away with PG-13.
yeah, yeah. They
Cause
can.
you got to
Honestly.
think, he cut a whole ass beast in half with his guts and everything coming out, and it was
And
just like,
then he
oh,
was pushing that motherfucker off too, bro. Just holding on. So ain't no telling what they can do. I'm all after this, bro. After them with the performance of this movie, I'm convinced y'all can continue the PG-13 with that, right? I'm keep going with the Predator franchise, and you make up a fair point. They could get away with that with Alien vs Predator, and I also want to point out they could have Disneyfied that. They could have been like, oh look, Alien right here, right here, right here. So Alien, they didn't do that. I didn't feel none of them like trying to force that down the audience's throat or sell you merchandise or whatnot. I think this was a genuine film that didn't feel like a fan service film. It didn't feel like a director that was just a fan of the franchise and like too much of it. Like you know how like certain directors they nerd out and just they forget to do a good story
right,
or even know how to do the right action scenes. None of those complaints at all. Like my only complaint was once they did the slow moments, it felt slow. But when they did the action, it picks up and it does its thing. So with that being said, I'm gonna put this 8 out of 10. Eight
yeah, I
out of
gave
10.
it a B.
Really,
But
really good film. Um, yeah, John, I see you. You said never really checked out the Predator franchise until Prey. Yeah, on Hulu, but I might check out Badlands. Check it out, bro. And you like the animated anthology? You're gonna like this movie. Um, it felt like it told an important story in the universe. Yeah. The anthology expanded the universe, and then this movie did too. Because that ending, bro. Even though you see the title scroll, still stay in your seat because there's a moment, and I'm not gonna spoil it. I, I looked at my girl and said, "Oh shit!" Like they're not done, bro. Like they gonna get the next movie to come out, and it's gonna be worth the wait. Cause like they could have dragged this out and set fuck the character development and did like a whole, or they could have did a and I love the movie Furiosa. That movie is entirely too damn long, right? And
yeah,
they could have done that with Predator, but they didn't. And I think it works out for them making this a short film because it's an hour and 47 minutes. It respects the audience's time. So if they continue with that path, bro, and that formula, and usually I'm like, hey, not every movie needs to be 2 hours, but I would hope that, right? But they did it right. They didn't do shortcuts like the trash ass Until Dawn movie where they was just like we gonna make a 30-minute fan film. You know what I mean? They took their time with this one. Like I would say 95% of the shots, bro, in every like scene had some importance to it. It's a lot of world building and just overall make you feel more empathetic to the predator. And on
right.
top of that, yo, I don't know if it's CGI or if it was a mix of CGI and like prosthetics and whatnot because the facial expressions that they were doing were really, really good and on point. So I would recommend full price ticket. It's worth if you've
Yeah,
been missing a blockbuster because summer is over, this is a film you go support and go watch.
I would agree with Saint on that. This is definitely something you got to see. If you can't afford full price, Tuesday, Wednesday, ball
Yep.
out.
Ball out, bro. Tuesday, Wednesday, do your discount days. Go to a matinee to also save a little bit extra more. Like it's a good movie. Go check it out in theaters. Don't wait to streaming because if you do that, you don't get the sequel screenlit. You don't get more of that world. You don't get let's say you've been wanting a video game or just anything like anything. If you like a film or a certain franchise and you want us to see, go out and watch it. And this is one of those movies. Highly recommend. Highly recommend. Um, Jada, did you watch it, brother? Oh, he's definitely he might be
He might be still on the
busy.
phone.
Yeah. Um, with that being said, I think we had a good show. I'm glad to be back on the pod. I know we've been in and out of this mofo, but we gonna be back to being consistent. I will start my show, Cinema Talk with Saint, not next week, but the following week. We'll try to get that planned out and do it the right way. Um, yeah, man, very excited to continue with this pod. I thank Mafia for being on. Thank J Dot and Kiki, of course. And I thank the audience here, everybody that showed up live, bro. And let me just shout y'all out, and I appreciate y'all. Riot Star, appreciate you. Alcoholic Gamer, appreciate you. J Got, appreciate you too, brother. Fresh Ingredient, SP Scarecrow, Chrono Clicker, and John the Don. I appreciate all y'all for coming through live in the chat. Um, And I appreciate all y'all that sent the super chats. And also, listen, if you like to listen to playback on YouTube, we still can get super chats. That's keep sending them in. And if you just and it's fine. You don't rock with us the late takes. Listen, we'll try to earn y'all respect and whatnot. But listen, we're part of the Movie Guys. This is the Movie Guys YouTube channel. We also do memberships. That helps the channel grow. So if you want to get some memberships or you just want to support the channel overall, sign up for the YouTube membership. Let's see. And also, we are on, like I said earlier in the show, we're on all those audio streaming podcast platforms. If you want to just listen to the playback versions of that, and we will have the show notes on there as well, as far as the timestamps and the chapters and skippable chapters. Hold on, we got another super chat, bruh. John the Don. That's right. Thoughts on Kill Bill re-release in theaters? Yeah, we talked about it earlier, but I'll say again. I've been waiting for this. We all been waiting for this for 2 decades. We're watching that day one. And listen, if it was also like if it wasn't a wide release and they said, "Oh, we're just releasing it in LA," I would have took a flight and going out there. I would have used my PTO or figured out a way to finesse and get there some way somehow.
Brother,
I will be there day one. You see the Kill Bill poster in the background? That is a day one. Mafia said he can't do a 5 hour film, but listen, he
not
posted the
without a
cinema
piss break.
price. I'm holding him responsible, bro. Go watch that.
Not without a piss break. We need at least 3 breaks.
3 breaks is crazy, bro.
You gotta think about it though, because all you need is like 3 10-minute breaks. So that's like 30 minutes in total.
No, no.
Go, what's to call it? That movie I saw at the beginning of the year that was like 3 4 hours. Brutalist. They put in an intermission, gave you 10 minutes to just fuck off and do whatever you need to do.
I think they should bring that back. I honestly think they should bring that back.
If you're
Um,
doing a 5 hour movie, you need intermissions.
I wouldn't be shocked if they do that, but I think they should bring that back. What? Yeah. John said you should skip the drinks that day, brother.
That's the thing though. A lot of times when I go to the movies, I don't drink anything prior, and I still have to piss. I might still have to shit. It's just how the body works.
No, I get it too, because some days it don't even be something you drank or ate. It's just your body said, nah, bro, you gotta go.
Because again, I will literally piss at home before I leave to the movies. Get to the movies like, damn, I still got to piss. Like, what's left?
Yeah, it do be like that, bro. Hey, it is what it is, but I definitely appreciate everybody that showed up to the show. Um, hold on, just want to make sure everything's read. Yeah, yeah. He said just in case of intermission is needed. For sure. Yeah. They should definitely put that in. I wouldn't be surprised even because think about it. Brutalist did it. I think they were testing some things out just with that aspect. I can see them adding an intermission for this one. But which reminds me, I know the Star Wars thing because the anniversary was like last year. I don't know anybody that went, but it was 24 hours, bro. Like damn near because they showed the entire the entire anthology of it, bro. Like they did the whole all the movies, bro.
Hold on. I hate to sound like Red Pig, but you know life, and if you do some 24 hours straight at the movie
Oh, I
theater.
know it's stink. I know it's stink. That's why I didn't even. I got doubt about it. I was like, one, you got to make sure you off work, and two, it's like there's
Bro,
only
ain't
certain
no
ones I
way.
will want to watch.
Unless you got coffee or some shit stashed, ain't no way in hell you staying awake for the whole 24 hours.
Yeah, no, no, no. You know somebody gonna stink and ain't. I don't got time for that, bro.
They stinking when they come to.
That's what I'm saying. Like, nah, 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 nah. Fuck that. Fuck that. But yeah, appreciate everybody, man. And we gonna catch you guys on the next one, man.
Don't
And
forget, BT's doing the movie night in the movie guys Discord, so y'all show up and show out. Otherwise, BT gonna be pissed.
that's right, that's right. Go show up. I mean, literally, after I hit this end button right now, go join the Discord right now. If you're not in there, bro. Matter of fact, Mafia, can you post a link to the Discord in the chat right now? I'm gonna give
Yes,
y'all a chance to
BT is
join.
reaching out to you right now, Saint, on Discord. He's reaching
Yeah,
out
yeah,
to Ronnie right now.
yeah. Can you post a link of the Discord or let me see, let me
Yes,
see.
I can post it. I'm copying the invite now, and I'm about to post it. Uh, all right, I posted it. If you
All
haven't
right, it's
subscribed
posted
to
in the
Movie
chat.
Guys, I mean not subscribed. If you haven't joined the Discord, the link's in the chat now.
Yeah, go ahead, join the Discord. And we'll make sure to try to put the Discord link in the comment section as well, and in the description notes for people that are listen to the playback. You can join the Discord and you can come through to the next movie night. But yeah, we're out of here. We'll catch y'all guys on the flip side, man.
Keep it
Peace.
cinema.